Today on RUTV, we hear from our new RUHS principal.
Then we stop by Club Rush.
Finally, we check in with August and Noah with their sports debut.
So stay tuned because it all starts right now on RUTV. Good morning, Seahawks. Today is Friday, September 27th. I'm Ariella Barnes.
And I'm Coven Mystery. Welcome back to RUTV. It feels crazy that we're already over a month into the school year.
I couldn't agree more. A lot has changed this year, like the introduction and the new cell phone policy, the new dress code.
And don't forget our new RUHS principal.
You're so right. You know, I feel like we haven't heard a whole lot from Mr. Brown yet.
Well, it's a good thing RUTV had a chance to catch up with him. Here's Mr. Brown to break it down.
What's up, Seahawks? Welcome to Mr. Brown Breaks It Down.
Not the one who made the rules. Left, right. Let me see you do it. Left, do it, right. Do it, left. 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 Do it, left. Do it.
Hello, Seahawks. This is your very proud principal, Mr. Brown. Thank you for an awesome start to the school year. I'm so excited for all of you guys and how you're having a blast here at Redondo. I hope you guys saw my newsletter that I sent out at the beginning of the school year that talked about every student having a passion and a purpose. It's so important for all of us, not just our students, but our staff, to remember what we're passionate about and what our purpose is. It helps keep us in line and it helps keep us focused. We have amazing teachers on our campus, so continue to thank them, follow their expectations and instructions, and you'll continue to thrive. We have behavior expectations that I know you guys are following, and so we appreciate that. Finally, we appreciate our flock. Continue to go to all the events, make great memories for yourself. And one last thing I want to mention is our Principal Advisory Council. So I sent that out. We had over 110 applicants that applied, and I'm going to be narrowing those down here soon. I'll announce those winners shortly, but we're so excited for the school year. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you the next time at Mr. Brown Breaks It Down.
Thanks, Mr. Brown. We know we can count on you to make sure this school year goes by smoothly. Well, everything except the play that goes wrong, that is.
That's right. Seahawks, if you are interested in being a part of the technical crew for RUHS Theater's hilarious winter performance, interviews will be held Monday, September 30th.
Interested students should join the Google Classroom code LJU756T and email mstaub@rbusd.org with any questions.
Also, tickets are on sale right now at ruhsdrama.com for the fall main stage musical, Matilda.
Join us on October 17th, 18th, and 19th at 7 p.m. and October 20th at 2 p.m. in the RUHS Auditorium for the story of an extraordinary little girl as she finds her place at school and dares to take a stand.
Speaking of finding your place at school, why don't we go check out what happened at Club Rush as our own RUHS students found the group that is right for them.
Welcome to Redondo Union Club Rush, where students show off their clubs gaining popularity for their causes. And with over 150 clubs, students have many to choose from.
It may not be obvious, but we are here for people who are a part of the LGBTQ community. Club Rush is such a wonderful opportunity for students to be able to start branching out, making friends, and getting involved in activities.
It's really nice to see it all laid out, I think, especially for the freshmen.
Join the GSA. We meet on Fridays, 304.
With Operation Gratitude, we're supporting basically everyone who has done work for our country, and we just wanted to give back to them. Club Rush, it helps students by exposing them to a lot of different cultures and experiences. The RUHS mock trial, it's just for kids who are interested in law and criminal justice, building their public speaking skills.
We're in Mr. Hunter's room, so we just talk about law and how we can effectively use our debate skills.
Well, Club Rush definitely gets the word out. I think I've learned about a lot of clubs I had no idea existed just so I can see their signs and all the posters. I think it spreads the word for sure.
I think it kind of gives students like an opportunity to branch out and explore their interests. I know school can be stressful at sometimes, so having a place where you can go and hang out with friends and talk about something you're interested in is pretty special. I would just recommend every student get involved with the club. It's definitely an opportunity to meet new people and explore your interests.
It's always cool to see how students' interests are reflected in the clubs they create.
I know, right? RUHS has over 150 new and returning clubs this year, which is crazy.
And they're all unique too. I joined Podcast Club, which meets every Friday in room 161, so I can get more practice covering our RUHS sports games.
Oh yeah, because you commentate the Redondo sports live stream, right?
Yep. And Seahawks, if you don't want to miss a single game with the flock, be sure to tune in at Redondo Sports on YouTube to support our Seahawk athletes.
Speaking of which, let's go check in with sports.
Welcome back to RUTV Sports. I'm Noah Vogt.
And I'm August Haynes.
Starting off with great news, our boys football team had an amazing win over Orange County last Friday, winning 24-3. Our squad put up 3 touchdowns from our boys Cadence Turner, Milo Yoker, and Bo Osmus. Well done, boys.
Mark your calendars because our varsity boys play again tomorrow night against Banning. The theme is red, white, and blue, so make sure to show out in all of your patriotic colors.
Staying on the topic of good news, our girls tennis team swept Torrance, bringing a fantastic end to their preseason. Make sure to support our girls as their league matches begin next week.
Boys water polo had multiple games last weekend. They stood on business their first game against Rigetti, winning 14-9. After that, they played against Torrey Pines, where after fighting hard and not giving up, unfortunately fell short, losing 8-9.
Their next game is today against Long Beach Poly, so make sure to show up for our fellow Hawks.
Girls flag football remains dominant in their league, beating Villa Park 36-6, and absolutely shutting out Whitney 74-0, taking home 2 massive W's. They have their next league game tonight against Maricosta at 6, so make sure to show up and cheer for our girls.
Girls volleyball traveled to Las Vegas to compete in the Durango Classic. The girls finished at a whopping 7th overall in the toughest tournament in the country. Some notable highlights were their big win against Assumption and Abby Zimmerman being named to the all-tournament team. The girls have their next game tonight at 6:30 against Maricosta.
Our Redondo cross-country team had an outstanding meet at the Woodbridge 3-Mile Classic last Saturday in Irvine. Our boys ran outstanding times with Adam Divinity leading the pack at an amazing 14:32 and Alex Barbary following close behind at 14:39. Freshman Mario Montoya also had an outstanding race at 15:22, breaking a freshman record that has been held for 6 years by 2 seconds. Great job, guys.
Our girls also had an amazing meet as well, with sophomore Sophie Grief running 18:02 and freshman Christina Brown also running an 18:26, securing 20th and 33rd place in the varsity race. Finally, August went down to the field to interview our new cross-country coach for the first new coaches spotlight.
Hey everyone, it's August, and today we are going to meet with our newest addition to this year's cross-country program, Coach Shapiro, for this year's first new coaches spotlight.
Hi, I'm Coach Shapiro. A little about me, I'm originally from New Jersey. I moved out to LA about 7 years ago, and this is my first year at Redondo Union High School. Really excited to be here. I wanted to get a bit more involved, so I decided to become the assistant coach for cross country. I didn't run cross country in high school. I did for 1 year, 6th grade, run cross country, but I was the student that they said, go run 3 miles, and I ran behind a tree and hid there until everyone else was done and I joined them. So it wasn't my thing back then, but in college, I did get into running. My friend asked me to run a half marathon with her, and I said, sure, why not? My thoughts on the cross country team so far are, wow. So impressed seeing these kids day after day giving it their all. I mean, these are not easy workouts that they're doing, and they just seem so committed to their progress and to the team, showing up, and they're just having a great time, you know, working out and laughing with each other. So it's been so much fun to see. My biggest piece of advice for a student that might be interested in doing cross country is, give it a chance and give it more than like a month, because the first month you're gonna be like, why am I doing this? You're gonna try to run a mile and it's gonna be the hardest thing ever, but it really only takes a month of like solid training and work to get over that barrier, where now running 3-4 miles is just easy and fun. And give it some time and it's gonna be really worth it.
Well, that's all for sports this week.
Thank you for tuning in.
And remember to keep on soaring, Seahawks.
Thanks, August and Noah. Seahawks, Beach Cities Robotics is hosting their fall open house this Sunday, September 29th. Come learn how you can join this awesome group and improve your engineering and business skills.
Speaking of getting better, RUTV wants your feedback. If you have a story idea or constructive criticism you'd like to share with us, go to the Resources tab at redondouniontv.com and fill out the appropriate Google form. We'd love to hear from you.
Well, Seahawks, that's all for this week's broadcast. I'm Coven Mystery.
And I'm Ariella Barnes. We hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and remember to
Keep on soaring, Seahawks!